What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I am here to talk about the biggest old heads in the UFC. These are fighters that are reaching Unk status rapidly, bro. Okay? And I feel like I've been on a Kevin Holland 2020, Volkanovski in his prime run right now. And I feel like now's the time to talk about these fighters that not necessarily just the oldest guy in the division, but that's going to play a bit of a factor, but just their fighting style is some old head type shit. Like these are the moves and the movements, excuse me, that your uncle who swears he was going to be in the fucking NFL before he did his knee, this is how he would fight if he was a fighter. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's jump into this. I'm going to do every single weight class because that's just the easiest way to format it. But there's a lot of fucking old heads rolling around the UFC. Let's start off with the flyweight division. I'm going to say Tim Elliott is a fucking old head, bro. This guy... This guy, first of all, he just looks disappointed to fucking be here. But I swear to God, Tim Elliott was born as a gatekeeper, bro. I swear bro was born and immediately put in at number 12 in the flyweight ranking, dude. That's what Tim Elliott is here for, bro. He is a certified UFC veteran, old head who's just, he's crafty, he's shifty, You get on the ground with him, you better be on your A game. Otherwise, this guy's gonna latch up a choke on you. That's what they've been telling me for about 25 fucking years watching Tim Elliott in the rankings, dude. So I feel like with his crafty little style and just his old man demeanor, he seems pretty grumpy, he seems pretty salty some of the times. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tim Elliott is a certified old head in the flyweight division. I feel like who else is there? Pantoja's kind of approaching that status, but I'm gonna say Tim Elliott's a little bit older, been around for a really long time, very experienced as well. Yeah, let's throw in Tim Elliott as an old head. Now let's move on to the bantamweight division. Obviously, they've got some old motherfuckers at bantamweight, dude. You got Pedro Munoz, you got Davey Grant, right? I'm sure there's some other people I'm missing out on, but there is one man that epitomizes what I'm talking about when I say they have an old head fighting style. Dominic Cruz fights like he's from the fucking 1950s, dude. Like he's advanced, but he's not at the same time. You know what I'm saying, dude? And I feel like once he got head kicked by Cheeto, it was set in stone. This dude is just a certified, Dominic Cruz. That's the real style that I like back in the day. I like Dominic Cruz, watching Dominic Cruz fight. He's a real technician. And then you watch him fight and he's doing these fucking head movements and shit and, timing a double leg. My God, nobody did it faster than Dominic Cruz. So this guy's a certified fucking old head in the bantamweight division. That shit does not work in 2024, bro. I guarantee you if you go to the gym, you try and spar like Dominic Cruz, you're getting packed up by a white belt, dude. You're getting sent home by the fucking guy that sees red. If you try to be Dominic Cruz in the gym in 2024, back in 2009, when we were wearing fucking tap out shirts and bedazzled jeans, this guy was all the rage. This guy was from the Matrix, dude. You know what I'm saying? And maybe in the future we're gonna look back at like Corey Sandhagen and guys like that and be like, damn, this guy's a fucking old head, bro. This guy's style is goofy as fuck. I'm not saying it's goofy, I'm just saying it's outdated, and I feel like his whole shtick is kind of, a relic of the 2010s. Like, this guy just screams WEC when I watch him fight, and I'm immediately realizing that I picked the wrong guy for one of these divisions, but, it is what it is, dude. I will not be redoing this video. Frankly, I do not give that much of a fuck. Let's move on to the featherweight division. This is a solid pick here. It was either Alexander Volkanovski, but I didn't have the heart to do it. I'm going to say Edson Barboza, bro. Simply because Volkanovski, you only have to go back on Fight Pass like a year to see his prime. And he's still a technical, high-level fighter with, modernized skill sets. But Edson Barboza, I feel like his entire game is built off being a fucking veteran, bro. This guy is literally like the definition of a crafty vet, as Lucas Tracy would say, Lucas Glazy would say, right? Stop ducking the debate, buddy. But listen, man. Edson Barboza, all you hear about this guy, this guy gave trouble to Khabib, man. This guy gave a lot of problems to Khabib. You watch the fight. No, he fucking didn't, bro. No, he didn't, bro. He melted, dude. I feel like Edson Barboza has passed his prime. He has reached Unk status at the featherweight division. His stance moving around, literally 4:59 of round one, this guy looks tired. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, bro. He's moving around with his hands together. I'm doing it right now like he's doing a fucking Euro step. And I just feel like he is just the epitome of that, tough veteran that you got to get through when you start career mode at featherweight. Like, he's the first ranked opponent you get offered, and you just, like, fucking take him down and melt him. You know what I'm saying, dude? I love Edson Barboza. I liked watching him fight back in the day, but It ain't fucking 2015 anymore. I think we can let go the memories of Edson Barboza, bro. I think we can let him go, dude. I think we can let him fall into old head status as a, you know, remember that cool knockout he got back in the day on Terry Edom? That's what I'm talking about. Edson Barboza is one of those fighters. Yeah, I remember that knockout he had at Terry Edom. Edson Barboza, that guy's a monster. You know what I'm saying? That's where he's at in his career. So he's my pick for the featherweight division. Let's move on, dude, to the lightweight division. I should have fucking picked Tony Ferguson because he moves around like an old head. He looks haggard and weathered and tired and gray and sad. But I forgot that he was in the division because he's literally fallen off that hard. So I'm going to say Beneil Dariush has reached Unk. I mean, look at that photo. Does that photo not just scream Unk? Does that not just scream, you know, I used to be back in the UFC back in my heyday. Like, does he not look retired in this photo? Am I crazy that Dariush has gone from, hold on, dude, this guy's kind of got something going on, to certified old head, you know, back in my day, looking at, boy, like, he's fallen off a cliff, bro, from those two knockouts against Oliveira and what's his name, Sarukian. And it's sad to say because you guys know this. I was a big Dariush glazer. I still like Beneil Dariush. He's a cool dude. Great grappler. Underrated power as a striker. But yeah, man, I just feel like he has reached, you know, he has reached legend status. He has reached retired status as a modern fighter, bro. This guy's gonna be one of those people you look back on and you go, well, Charles Oliveira, I mean, he beat fucking Beneil Dariush, dude. This guy, you know, when you're having those debates in 2050 about Charles Oliveira's legacy, you know they're going to be shitting on Beneil Dariush when they talk about him, bro. You know the guy that's arguing Armin's the best lightweight of all time is going to be like, hey, bro, he beat Dariush before he fell off, bro. You know, so I think Beneil Dariush is a certified Unk. He's a certified old head. He even fights like one, too. I mean, this guy's moving at like fucking Ben Askren speeds when he fights. So I think he fits the bill perfectly, dude. Let's move on to one of the saddest inclusions that I have to make, but he's almost the reason I made this video. Okay, because when I think of the phrase Unk status, I think of Kamaru Usman, bro. This guy's just a fucking, oh my god, bro. He's gone from a complete aura maxer, literally could do whatever he wanted in a fight. He was like prime 2018 LeBron. He is now 2024 LeBron. He is now like LeBron. No, he's not even 2024 LeBron. Let me chill. He's literally LeBron in that Lakers season where he tore his groin and he didn't go to the playoffs. That's Kamaru Usman right now, bro. We had mustache Usman, goated. We had prime Usman 2018 LeBron. He was goated. Now he's just that old head that we got to give his flowers to. You know what I mean? Like he's the guy. We don't know how many he's got left in the tank. You know, you hear a creaking coming down the hall. Oh man, is somebody moving like an old like car? Oh no, it's Kamaru Usman walking down the thing. You know what I'm saying, dude? You're going up the stairs at night. You just see this figure just walking down backwards. You better get out of the fucking way because it's old man Kamaru Usman. And it hurts to say, dude. It hurts to say, but I just genuinely mean this when I say, when I think of Unk status in the UFC, I think of Kamaru Usman. He's gonna be that guy in about 2 years. You know, back when I was in active competition, nobody could mess with me. Don't back up on that point. Don't back up. You know that's true. I feel like that's where Usman's at in his career. He is right before the Stipe trilogy retirement where DC was. That's where Usman is right now, bro. So it is with a heavy heart that I have to officially send Kamaru Usman to Unk status, apply him as a certified fucking old head in the UFC. And there's another one that I gotta be honest about, dude. And this is not necessarily age. It kind of is, but it's also the fighting style. I'm gonna be real here, bro. Robert Whittaker's kind of an old head, bro. This dude's kind of a fucking old head. He doesn't know any modern slang terms whatsoever. He quite literally, like, I'm gonna be real here, bro. This guy's style is like your uncle when you mess around with him boxing. Like, he's flicking out the jab and he's doing these weird little moves, and you're like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, I used to train karate back in the day. Like, that's Robert Whittaker, bro. That's literally Robert Whittaker's style, is like that uncle that used to train karate back in the day and he boxed a little bit. You know, that's his style, bro. And you touch him on the chin and he's like, oh, fuck. So I feel like Robert Whittaker, based on that explanation alone, plus the fact this guy's been fighting since, you know, Wonder Boy used to KO people. This guy's been in the UFC since you could have logos on your fucking shorts, dude. So I feel like Robert Whittaker doesn't get enough recognition for being a bit of an old head superstar. I feel like this is the last thing as well. If you're Australian, you know this. Every old dude, you show them Robert Whittaker, bro, because you know they're gonna fuck with him. Like they're gonna have the same sort of personality type and, you know, same sort of agreement with how Robert Whittaker carries himself. I like Robert Whittaker. He's one of my favorite fighters, but I just got to be real. I just got to state this opinion. He's kind of an old head, dude, and I feel like nobody mentions that enough. Another honorable mention, fighting this weekend, Jared Cannonier. The only reason I didn't pick him here, even though the fact that he's quite literally 40, I mean, bro, get a job, dude. You're 40. Like, come on, dude. What are you doing, man? He's still fighting kind of modern. Like, he's still dangerous as fuck. He's not, like, looking to win a decision. He's not, you know, he's just a regular run-of-the-mill, dangerous power puncher, middleweight. You know what I'm saying, dude? So I feel like Robert Whittaker's fighting style really carries him here, dude. I've got two more left, one in the light heavyweight division, and I mean, there's really only one option to choose here, even though, I mean, Pereira's kind of old. I'm pretty sure Jamal Hill's like mid-30s, which is really fucking concerning with this guy going on Twitter rants, like crying every day about, you know, Alex Pereira celebrating beating him. Like, imagine if Pereira, after Adesanya knocked him out, just got on fucking Instagram and just put out a fucking essay about the bow and arrow celebration. And he made fun of his kids as well, and Pereira didn't say shit, bro. It's craziness, bro. But anyways, even though Jamal Hill is built like a fucking uncle, I'm gonna say Jan Blachowicz is a certified old head. This is not only an old head fighting style and personality and just look, he is one of the oldest light heavyweights as well. Dude, he is literally like that old fighter that in 20 years, you're gonna get these fucking hardcore, like how do I explain this? Okay, I feel like Jan Blachowicz is an old head's favorite fighter. Yeah, I don't like these flashy Jamal Hill fighters and Alex Pereira. I like Jan Blachowicz. He does it right. You know, that's what I'm talking about with Blachowicz here, dude. He's got that fighting style. He's got that legacy of like a Tim Duncan. Like, you're never gonna hear people glazing him, but if you bring him up, that's when they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Jan Blachowicz was real good, man, back in the day, back in 2015, bro. He was a fucking dangerous guy. That's where Jan Blachowicz is at, bro. He moves around real slow and awkward. He's not really necessarily super good at anything. He's just kind of okay at everything. And he's an underrated fighter, I will give him that. But you got to admit, this guy is rapidly approaching Glover Teixeira status. Certified uncle of the light heavyweight division, Jan Blachowicz. I mean, I like him. I'm not saying there's a bad thing. He's fucking goated. Last one to talk about. And listen, bro, the thing with this video is, I'm not trying to hate on these guys. I'm not trying to say, oh, these guys are too old to be fighting. They're all ranked, bro. They're all top contenders in their own right, or they all have the potential to be if they go on a good run. But let's be fucking real here, dude. Why the fuck is Stipe fighting for the belt, bro? Now, this is not a knock on Stipe. I think it's fucking hilarious. And, dare I say, complete Chad move from Stipe. Whenever anybody asks him about the Aspinall fight, he's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm fighting Jones. Fuck that guy. That's badass. That's what I'm talking about. This guy's a grumpy old man. His shorts are Reebok in his photo. Do I need to say anything else besides the fact that he's 40 and he's a gritty fucking boxer, and he just, you know, he trains in his basement with his firefighter mates. Like, he is quite literally an old head to a T. This is what your fucking uncle who swears he was gonna make the UFC would fight like if he was in it. That's Stipe. He's limping around. He's got the fucking mustache. He's fucking working at the firehouse. He's working on the lawn. You know what I mean? And all I can say is that I hope that Uncle Stipe Miocic, the prime old head of the heavyweight division, I hope that he pieces up John Jones like a puzzle. Trust. But yeah, man, these are the biggest old heads in the UFC. Let me know down below, guys. Who's your favorite old head in the UFC, bro? Who you fucking with? Who are you gonna be sitting on the porch in 20 years talking about, man, what do you guys know about fucking prime Robert Whittaker, dude? That guy was a fucking savage, man. You know what I mean? Let me know your favorite old head in the comments down below, man. And if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Jared Cannonier is going to win this weekend. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.